Well, get back on the horse. So we're back on no starter ship. Oh, yeah. You know what? I don't mind to play until next Wednesday. Well, yeah, next Wednesday as a pink gig, but I need a space station before I can change. So until that, I think I'm in white. So no starter ship. So I will have to venture out and find a ship. Do I have a scanner? I do. Look. Oh. Well, things happens. It did go a little bit too well, I found. So yeah. Don't sit there and hide. That I can't. This is. So, I need some carbon soon. Hello there. Doesn't look like there's any carbon in this cave. Well. I will for now pick up a stack of these just if I actually manage to find a place I can sell them. I think there's a hole there, so this is a problem. There is certain things you have to go outside and get, so unless you're very lucky. So how many did I get? 5, so I can take these 5 as well. They stack in 10 and I don't want more than one stack of them until I know I can sell them. So 10 out of 10. That was not where I thought there was an exit. I don't know if it was those lights, things in the ceiling that made me believe I saw an exit, but wow. There's always an exit, but it's finding it or making it. So if you wonder why I stand a little bit back into the tunnel, it actually makes sure my protection is not moving. If I go out, the cold will affect me. So as long as I stay here, it will be status quo. When I go back in the cave, it will regenerate. So you see, now the blue one comes on, and that means I'm outside. I decided to grab a lot of carbon while I can. So, I learned something today. Greed kills people. Well, thank you for following. And welcome too. Oh, Tiger, you talked about you found cobalt and secondary was ionized. It is here on this planet. Ah, yeah, no, that's everyone is welcome. And I would say the chat is always open to participate in fun or whatever we do, and if there's any questions to the game, feel free to ask. There's always someone which can help out. Go. Wicked, are you running without starter ship as well? Okay, good luck. You don't need luck. I need luck. At least I need to not be greedy. So, yeah, let's go back and just work a little bit on these things. Okay. That was a little bit of a surprise, but yeah. So where do we want to go? Good question. It's always a question if you want to go. Yeah, well, I've played that kind of a number of times, but we talked about it roughly a week's time ago, and I got other people to play it who's in chat here, and someone said to me, "Why do you not play it?" And well, I thought, yeah, why not? I always like to play challenges, to be honest. It does make survival a little bit more primary when you do it like this. That. Thank you. Oh. No, I get that I would say it's a little bit up and down, but I actually don't mind starting new up because I feel playing on the long going ones, you have pretty much everything. There's very little new things you can actually acquire until there's changes into the game. So I kind of like to break it up that way, but again, that's yeah, I have none of them, so that is not going to be right now. I have not even made a refiner in any form and shape at this moment. So I actually think I choose to go south. Yeah, I don't even have that at the moment. So yeah, now I need a refiner to do that, and even though I could actually get some ferrite dust, and would it be beneficial in any form and shape? I don't know. I'm a horrible bad hoarder sometimes. Oh, should have scanned first. Oh. That's all well and fine. And, I think this one was saver. Saver. So to make sure that is topped up at least. So what do we got? What is it we need? We need one metal plating and oxygen, yeah. I can do that. So Probably not a good idea. Put up your refiner where the bad plants are, but yeah. Oh, okay. What was it I need? Oh. Ventilator housing, magnetized ferrite, and sodium nitrate. Very small amounts of each. Okay. So start with that. I made one too many, that is typical. 10 of them. So no, I think challenges is a good way of sometimes get out of the. Okay, it didn't give me anything. Challenges is a good way of getting out of the normal mindset, because very often when I play on the save, which is many hundred hours long, I do things very predictable. And that's, yeah, I don't know if it's just me, but what are you doing? Don't push me away. You're like my dog. He pushes me. So, yeah. What are you doing today, Tiger? You playing something interesting? Oh, I don't want that. don't want to do that. No, that's probably true. I always placed a base in each galaxy, so I can easily get around to them. But I guess that might not be so important anymore. Well, I don't know. But you're kind of right with the COVID. You don't have. Well, the only thing is because you lose space stations over time, so the more you add. So getting back where you were can be tricky. That's where I see bases as an advantage, but you're right. Anything else, you pretty much just need to put up 4 walls and a teleporter. Then you don't even need the teleporter. You can always teleport to a station, to a base. So that's. Yeah, but can you teleport to that? I guess you can, actually. So I need to find either a crash ship or somewhere I can buy a ship. So there's the 2 options there is. Was wasteful, but never mind. I'm not sure this would be bad. Buying one as the silver that gives a little bit more. There is the starter ship, and it will stay there. It's actually rare you're close enough to be able to see it. Okay. Why does that look like a frozen troll? What are you? Oh, nothing important. Okay. Yeah. Oh, my scanner is not great yet, so might not see everything I want to see. I would love to pick these floating crystals up, but I can't. Oh. I do keep on my gathering right now very low because I do want to make sure that I have some slots if needed. That one I don't want to go to anyway. Because when it's protected by sentinels this early in the game, that means it's a manufacturing facility or a resource depot and a planetary depot, and that is not really anything as I don't have a weapon as yet, so whoa. think you can find. Oh, wherever. So that takes a little bit more ferrite dust. The carbon nanotube I can, and then I need some converted sodium. I have 1, so I need 10. So it's 9 more. And then I need some more ferrite dust. So I'll just leave it out for a mo. Okay, ferrite dust, here we come. Where are you? Oh, unidentified. So, getting a slot is not a bad thing. Anything I need to refine? So, gold, silver down there. This is for selling. These are for later. Yeah. I think we'll go south again. Oh, that's north. I found out it's a good idea just going one way. So I could pick up the dark side and oops, it will be beneficial. However, I stick with the sodium for now as my alternative protection. And I don't need plan B and C. Plan B is fine. course, it is all about staying alive. I know I could pick the pots, but can't be bothered to do that. I kind of find I get enough oxygen here, so it's not a bad thing. I better not kill myself again on that account. Being greedy is not a good thing. I should have known better, I would say. I must admit, I rather want to pick up a little bit extra now, because later there will be more sentinel interaction, so I'm not a big lover of cold, icy planets, but that is more related to my preferences with warmer places. Well, apart from that, I mean, it's nothing worse than any other type of planet. So, very often when you come into a region, there is some sort of building there which is worth taking a look at. However, what I went down here for was that I was actually going to just run a thing or two through the refiner. Wow, it's actually only one thing. Yeah, there they are. So I could gather material and build that, but it won't help much anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to protect myself a little bit, because I'm going to take a very short break while I go to the bathroom. So it will only take a minute or two, then I'm back again. So just stay with me. So I'm back again. Sorry for that, but sometimes when you have to, you have to. So I don't think there was anything else I needed to refine, to be honest. Boom, boom, boom. So what I wanted to do was just to make a little bit more of them for now. I had a building marked that way, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stay underground. Ah, come on. So if I'm very lucky, then it's not a building but a crash ship, but I don't think that luck, I would not have that kind of luck. That's a trade terminal. Well, the good thing is, what can I actually buy here? Interesting things, but nothing I really can use. So, I know I'm selling them under average, but I rather want to have space in my exosuit than I want to have the money. Oh. Yeah, well, last time I went north, so, and that came out I should go south, so today I chose south. I won't say it's bad or anything, but I haven't found anything really good yet. Well, I found a drop pod, that's of course positive, but yeah. This is actually a quite dull planet, but a movement module. Well, I say dull planet, however, it actually got some relatively good resources, so that is of course a positive. It's just about finding something which is useful. got here? Anything interesting? Shelters, okay. I always get so excited when I see the antennas, but then it goes, nope. Don't you get excited. That is not what you're supposed to. So, unfortunately now I have to clean up a little bit because I got a couple of things that just would keep grabbing space. So, again, a little bit of refining is needed. Yeah, I mean, I can't say it's going bad, and I can't say it's going good, it's just going. But we do know that finding a ship, or getting a ship, can take quite a while, so that is not a big surprise.